Good morning, how are you? It's Friday morning, end of another week. Again, how does it get to the end of the week so quickly? I'm not complaining, but it flies by. Today's 5 moves in 5 minutes. We're going to be doing our balance and strength, which we do on at 8:30 on a Friday morning. So I'm going to show you 2 or 3 moves that we do every week to build on our resistance, our progress, see how things develop, and again, sense how the body adapts to things. And then a couple of additional moves that are going to build a bit more strength as well as a balance to it. Good morning. Right, I need to grab the timer and then we will get going. But as always, if you are joining in, please make sure you're feeling fit and well and you only do what is suitable for you and that you have a clear, safe space. And as we're going to be working on our balance, if you need anything close by to hold on to, a chair, whatever, you have that to hand, okay? Only do what is right. So 45 seconds, we are going to start with our gentle squat tiptoe straight move. Off we go. So from here, my feet are hip width apart, hinging at the hips so the knees then follow, and then coming up onto my tiptoes, straightening and then lowering. So it's all about getting those joints moving, flexing and extending them, balancing. So as I come forward, this is the tricky bit, and then coming back up. So the hips and knees help me come back up again. If, again, this wasn't feeling quite right, we need to look at the reasons why. How is the mobility in your toes? It might be that coming up onto your toes at the moment isn't right, so fine, we can just gently bend and come up. So we're still working on that initial position and then rising back up again. So from here, back up again. Good. Okay, another one that we do quite regularly, everything we tend to think about for our balance is keeping those feet in line with the hips. So again, we've got that nice balance, everything feels stable. But what happens when we can't? So we practice walking heel to toe. So visualizing we're walking on a tightrope. So walking a few paces forward and back, and then we walk backwards. So again, we're completely challenging our sense of where we are, sort of space and time, our proprioception. Now, I have a bit of a help because I'm looking at you straight ahead, so I've got my gaze fixed. But again, you can have a fixed gaze, or if you wanted to add a bit more to it, you could be looking left to right to add more variation to that. And in real life, when we are walking and we've got to change our step, we are looking left and right, seeing what's going on around us. Lovely. And again, it's just getting that sense of the feet touching each other and the floor as well. Another move we're going to do, I'll do it on both legs actually, we're just going to literally do a swing. So we're just getting that hip and that leg moving. Sometimes if our joints are a bit stiff or a bit tight, that can limit our range of movement, which can make it a bit tricky to hold a position. And actually this is also challenging my balance, of course. My left foot is nicely connected with the floor. So I'm putting my toes, ball of my foot, heel of my foot, whilst my right leg, I'm just aiming to let it sort of swing fairly naturally, not forcing it, getting some mobilisation and mobility in there. I will just pause and do the other side as well actually. But we would generally do one side for the whole time in the class. Goodness. So my right side doesn't feel as balanced as the left side did. Nearly there. Lovely. Okay, a couple of moves that we can add more strength to. First move is going to be a single leg Romanian deadlift with a knee high and a push. I will show you. I'm going to begin by bringing my knee up, and then I'm going to begin by hinging, keeping my knee bent, palms together, creating a bit of tension in the upper body. Hinging back, my knee is still bent, and then maybe I can extend it back, and then aiming to come back up again. So just forward and back. So my left leg is connected again with the floor, really feeling that connection. My right leg is doing the work. Now again, we could put the foot down each time. We could then just break it down, come back up out of that. So a little more from the side. Coming back up into that knee high. Brilliant. And then from here, last move, we're going to go into a side lunge and then take the leg around, sort of in a clock face. So I'm going to go to my right side, bend my knee, but push my hip back more. And then I'm going to take my left leg, starting at sort of 9 o'clock, going from 12, 9, 6. And then I'm just keeping going round and round that clock face. So this leg is having to stabilise me. It's working really hard. Feel my thigh, my glute working, whilst this side is moving around, so that hip joint's getting that mobility. If that side lunge wasn't comfy, didn't want to do that, we could just stand, and again, we could just take the leg round that clock face. And then in the other round, we'll do the other side as well. So again, I'm lifting my leg. If lifting wasn't comfortable, maybe just a gentle slide round might be more appropriate. We're still getting that movement. But if we can lift and take it around, again, we're adding a little bit more strength to that. So there we go, 5 moves in 5 minutes that we will be doing a bit later on in today's class. If you want any more information about the classes, do let me know. And again, if you ever want to chat through some workouts or your balance and how to incorporate that, then again, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. There we go. Have a super weekend. Have a great Friday. And I will see you on Monday, ready for weights and more, I believe. So anyway, take care. See you soon.